Oh yeah.
It's coming. It'll be here any second.
According to this, we're already streaming live on YouTube.
We are? Oh, now we are. Okay, cool. Oh, we are live. We are live. Holy
Yes.
I've I've never done this side of this before. So this was the fun part for me. It's like, how quickly do we all of a sudden go live? And how do I add a video? So I made a cool video, but I can't use it because I don't know how to.
Oh,
so
that's brutal.
This is nobody else does a cold open for an improv set. All right.
Sure.
This is a fresh perspective on improv. Yeah, so I'm sure there's like a bajillion people watching. I'm super excited. It says there's at least one, so that's great.
Huge. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, I think it's me, so you're welcome. Let's see.
Thanks,
here.
John.
Hey, if it's not John, get down in the comments, say hi, be sure to like and subscribe, and slam that bell.
Slam. Oh, because it's a bell for the subscription thing.
You gotta put the bell on so that every time there's a video going up, you get notified.
This isn't Twitch. I don't know how to do that.
Oh no.
I gotta add some bots and stuff in there. Oh, look at that. I got some bits. Isn't that the currency? That's Twitch currency. Cool. You guys want just like a word and go, or do you want something else?
That sounds great.
All right. All kinds of words by whatever it is. I can like choose syllables for words. That's crazy. All right. Random word generator. I'm not picking that word. Budge. Budge.
Budge.
Budge.
Budge. Thank you so much.
Is anyone familiar with
oh yeah, that's right. We're doing the living room thing. I guess we can.
Are we? I was just making conversation, but anyway,
keep going, Dean.
Is anyone familiar with the term budgie smugglers? Has that term crossed the Atlantic? Budgie smugglers. Does anybody know what a budgie is?
Are those the people that smuggle stuff using bungee cords?
No. A budgie is actually an animal. It's actually an animal. It's a bird, like a little pet bird. We call them budgies. And they peck on these but budgie smugglers are actually what we call speedos. So it's like someone's got a budgie down their underwear, you know. So we call them budgie smugglers. That's what I think of when. What did you think it was? Bungee smugglers?
I was making a joke. I didn't know what the hell I thought maybe budgie was maybe like a buggy, mispronounced, possibly, where you smuggle stuff in a buggy. That's the closest I got, buddy. I didn't know.
Yeah. So I don't know.
So you think of speedos when you hear budge?
Yeah, I think of speedos. I think of middle-aged men on a cold beach in the UK wearing speedos, or at a holiday park. Do you have any naff holiday parks in America? Like we've got one called Butlins. You ever been to Butlins?
Naff,
yeah, you got to define like 3 more words in that sentence.
Shit. Naff. The meaning of it's not very good. It's kind of it's not like bad, it's just kind of not great. It's about like a 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10, Murph. 4 out of 10, John. 4
like out of 10. So a naff holiday park.
Yeah.
What would a holiday park be like? A place with picnic locations or a place with rides?
Not as good as that. No. It is like a lot caravans. Do you know what caravans are?
Sure.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Caravans as in like cars?
No. Caravans over here. They're like motorhomes, but it's kind of the car pulls them along.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah. So yeah, but I mean, Britain generally is naff compared to America. We all think America's kind of like.
So a naff holiday park.
A naff holiday park.
A mediocre or slightly less than mediocre motorhome park.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
it's like at like a beach or something, or is it just like there's a field? This is a park.
It's it's normally near a beach, but it's normally wet when you go. It's normally a bit cold. You lucky sometimes you get heat waves, but yeah, it's near. And also they have a pool, but the pool it's just your standard pool, and maybe there's a little plastic slide for the kids. But you've got the middle-aged men wandering around in their budgie smugglers, for sure. That's
Now,
an 80s holiday park in the UK.
This is a cultural thing. When you say a standard pool, I thought I knew what a standard pool was, and then I went to Asia, and all of their pools, every pool I went to in Asia was tiled, so they all had smooth bottoms, and I was used to American pools that are almost all cement poured, where you cut up your feet on them. And Dean, I see you looking skeptical. Are these tiled pools? What's the story?
Yeah, tiled pools all the way. Yeah, we do have to. So you think that's fancy?
That's not that
pool?
naff.
It's not
That's
that
a little
naff.
above
Oh my,
naff.
I'm pleased. I'm pleased it wasn't that naff that you've got. I'm getting like some appreciation for the Butlins. That's good.
When you said naff and like described it, I was just like, okay, there's broken bottles, there's red tide, there's like, don't go in the water unless you want to be attacked by a shark or get like a fungal infection. Somebody's grilling, but like in the sand, and you're not supposed to be grilling or something. That sounds all right. When I come visit, whatever that is, I want to go to one of these naff places. I gotta figure it out.
Prepare to be slightly disappointed the whole time. That's like the look, the standard look on all the holidays makers' faces. They saved up their vouchers from a newspaper all year round, paid £50 to stay 5 days in a caravan and eat really bad fish and chips.
Boy, there's some interpretive context coming through right now. All the holiday makers saved their £50 vouchers, saved their vouchers. They saved up £50, and now they're in a naff caravan park, holiday park.
That's it. Because we don't like it good. We don't want it good.
Ooh, interesting.
You get that? We don't want it. Yeah, it's not. It needs to be a little bit bad for us to enjoy it.
What a fun character perspective.
I'm throwing this out because I think it's always hard for Americans to understand. It's got to be like Disney World. It's got to be kick-ass, but we like it a bit shit. Does that?
Sure.
I always get these blank faces when I say this. Like, we like it a bit shit. We like that. You ever been to it? And is that like in your lives? Have you ever thought this is a bit shit? I like this.
Yes.
My hometown. I feel like that's how most people describe where they grew up. It's like, it's a bit shit, but I could go back for a little bit. Like, that's yeah. I don't know. All right. Is that enough for some scenes? Or do you want to keep going?
I think we got plenty here.
Got plenty.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the Waldorf Astoria. Our bag boy will be right with you to pull your bags upstairs. Please, if there's anything you need, don't hesitate to ask. As concierge, it's my job to make your experience perfect.
Yeah, that's great. Do you have any Tab soda?
Tab?
Yeah. It's like Coca-Cola, but like a bit shit.
I can see if we stock it. I can send someone out to find somewhere in the entire city. We don't get many requests for Tab. Usually people here are having champagne. I can get you some champagne.
Oh, champagne like kind of upsets my stomach.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do you have any white wine? Do you just have like normal white wine?
Yes, we have several bottles. I'll
Can you
have
put
our.
can you put that in a soda stream?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Whatever you need. I'm sorry. We've never had someone request to pressurize white wine in a soda stream and squirt it out.
Just some barefoot or whatever it is. Some barefoot white wine.
Barefoot. Yes, yes. Of course, anything to accommodate you. I'll ring our head chef right away and have him prepare it perfectly for you.
Thank you. Yeah. I'm from the Midwest. So
Ah.
whenever I travel outside of the Midwest, I like to be reminded of home, and home is kind of like a 4 out of 10.
Scene.
I understand.
All right, welcome to the cafe, Butlins. What can I get you?
I'll take a look at a menu.
There is no menu. It's just me. Just ask me what you want, basically.
Okay. I was figuring lunch. It's lunchtime. Any lunch specials I should know about?
Specials? Specials, you say?
Sometimes there's a food of the day, a soup of the day, something like that.
There's nothing special around. Well, we've got a well, what sort of lunch are you used to? You don't sound like you're from Milton Keynes.
Yes. I'm traveling, visiting. I saw your little cafe area here. And I thought I would stop in and get a bite to eat.
Yeah, it's what we the holiday park. You've got your vouchers, you paid your £50, I presume, and okay.
This is so intriguing.
Yeah, it's what we do. Do
you mind if I take a picture?
So we've got you can take what are the molded plastic seats. You want to take a picture of that?
I tried to document my vacation, interesting places. I've never been anywhere like this before. This is so cool.
Okay, well, I'll tell you about the specials. We've got Heinz tomato soup. There's that.
All right, let me just take a quick Insta.
Heinz oxtail soup.
Ooh,
there you go.
New one. Post.
Or chicken soup. So I've got the tin opener here.
Wow.
You can use it to open whichever one you want.
Oh my gosh, I've never been to like an experiential place like this where I open the can of soup at my own table. This is like really cool. And it's so exclusive. I don't see anyone else dining here.
Yeah, it's people just come in, eat as quickly as possible, and they leave,
Oh my God, am I being rude right now?
I'm trying to figure out what you're being, to be honest, to be quite honest. What do you want? What do you want to drink?
Okay, if you need me to eat quickly, I can. I don't want to offend your culture.
Well, look, listen here, son. You might be some fancy schmantz American coming in here, like with your dollars and your big gallon hat. Whatever it is, what do you call it? A baseball cap? Whatever.
Yes.
I don't really care. I don't see them around here. You just eat your oxtail soup, and I can offer you some toast.
Toast. Wow, I feel so special to get offered something more than a can that I open. You seem wise.
I can't tell if you're taking the piss, son. I can't tell if you are
What?
taking the piss.
No, I think that this is a really interesting place. I do a travel log and I try to document everywhere I go and share the interesting places. This is such a great, unique experience.
Look, mate, this doesn't deserve to be on the internet. Yeah, all I'm going to offer you is white or brown bread. White or brown.
Ooh.
You know what drinks? What do you want? White or brown?
Is the white bread is it like a
no.
soft loaf?
I can already say no.
Edit.
No, it's not.
I think I wanted to make some new renovations to our house, by the way.
That's a great plan.
Yeah. You
That's
like
a
that?
great plan. Okay. Yeah. Tell me.
I was I wanted to have concrete floors.
I'm sorry, what?
I wanted to replace our tile with concrete floors because I keep slipping on the tile. I keep slipping on the tile everywhere I walk. And the concrete floors will keep my feet firmly planted on the ground, keep me from slipping.
Darling, you know, those cement floors are really going to cut up our feet because that's how we roll. We don't like to wear socks. That's a lifestyle.
And that's how you should know that this is how much I want this, because I'm willing to have my feet bleed. So I stop slipping and falling on the floor. I'm constantly slipping everywhere I go in this household.
I mean, it's not that, but it's not, doesn't warrant having our feet torn to shreds.
I don't know. Maybe I'll get some. You know what? That may have been a silly idea. That may have been a silly idea. I'll get like I'll get some I'll get cleats. I'll get some cleats. I'll get cleats. I'll wear those in the house. I'll dig into the rug. You know, we shag carpeting that's meant to be torn up, and I'll tear it up with my feet. I don't need it.
This is not like, you know, we're yoga instructors. We have to go bare feet when our clients come in. What are they going to think if we've got fucking flip-flops on?
They're gonna think,
John.
wow, John knows how to not slip on his damn tile floors. I can't stand it anymore. Look,
It's just a little, you just get so embarrassed.
Yeah.
When it happens, like, just get over it. It's fine. People giggle and then move on with your life. I don't think people want to see bloody footprints all over the house.
okay, that's fair. I can carry a sponge with me when I walk to clean it. I can carry a sponge with me.
That's not sustainable. You can't, your feet will still be bleeding. They'll be torn to shreds. You know, how are you going to do like downward when you do certain poses and we see the bottoms of your feet?
Yeah. Say a yoga pose.
Downward dog.
Downward dog. That's the one you want to go with?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a yoga pose. Yeah, and I get it. It might sound silly, it might sound stupid. Okay. But I'm tired of slipping during class and tired of falling over. And really, what this is about is I want to look good. I want to look good from the feet up. Okay. And if the bottom of my feet hurt, then that's fine because nobody's going to see it. Nobody's going to see the bottom of my feet.
I just think that I don't think I can love you with fucked up soles of your feet.
Double tag. We cut to a restaurant. Yeah, I guess I just stopped doing yoga because of all the blood.
If it makes you feel any better, I can no longer walk.
Oh, and
my feet, my feet are now just nubs, so I can't walk anymore. So I can't teach yoga anyway. Dean's going to be the only yoga teacher. So if you want to come back to class, you can come back.
yeah, it was just so bloody, and I was like, I didn't know yoga was supposed to be like a murder scene. I thought yoga was just like a traditional stretching exercise, breathing, centering thing. And I'd come home and all of my great new Lululemon pants were just splattered and looked like a crime scene. So I guess that's why I quit, and that's why I unsubscribed and stopped following you guys.
Well, we can not have the bloody footprints. And did the chalk outlines on the tiled floor put you off? as well. Could
Yeah,
you give
yeah.
us some
It kind of
feedback
looked
on
like a
that?
crime scene.
That's where you're supposed to lay when you do downward dog. That's where that's what
Yeah, that's the position. We've measured it precisely.
Yeah, it just felt like I was stepping into
Yeah.
a CSI thing, and really
Mhm.
yoga for me was about unwinding, connecting with my soul, learning to stretch, not coming home feeling like I witnessed something.
Look, I just want to hear from you about the meditation at the end. You know, when we lied you down in a body bag, a plastic one, and
Sure.
zipped up over your head. Did you
Yeah,
not
when you
enjoy
zipped it up, I thought that that was really uncomfortable. It again had that sort of CSI feel. That's why I left. I know I could have been more forward in saying why when I told you I wouldn't be coming to your studio anymore. And I feel bad. I don't want to hurt your feelings with this. Oh,
you were supposed to feel like you were in a cocoon, like like in a womb, like you were wrapped up
yeah,
in a womb. That's what we wanted.
yeah.
safe?
I
I
don't.
guess, I didn't feel that.
I I think I should quit.
Oh,
I should
God.
quit doing. Because all of these were my ideas. All of these were my ideas. The caution tape that you had to go through to get through the front door, that was mine. I wanted it to feel exclusive.
And you don't have to just change your whole business around me. I'm just one person who left your studio.
No, everybody else is left as well. You were the
Oh
last
no.
subscriber.
Oh no.
Yeah. So-
Well, hey, good luck. And if you're ever looking for a dog walker, I'm free most afternoons.
Great.
So I'm just gonna take my coffee and leave you to it.
Edit the scene inside the scene. There we go. Oh, man. I love how it's a picture of my wife when I'm not up. It's great. It's great. I got us a tiny home. I got us a tiny home that we can just put in the back. We can just put it on the back of our truck and we can see the entire world in it.
I love it. All I wanted was to minimize, and you heard what I was saying and took action.
Yeah. We can finally document the entire world from the back of our convoy.
An 8x8 paradise.
It's gonna be a good one. I've packed all of the essentials, Cliff Bars.
Great, you got Cliff Bars. We can hit the road.
We got Cliff Bars, and we both
That's
have our
all I
phone.
need.
We've
Cliff
got
Bars
phones.
and you.
I've got a phone. You got a phone. That's how we can shoot the thing.
Of
So that's-
course.
Yeah. I've been taking amateur videography classes, by the way, on udemnity.com. It's a great website where you can learn any skill, such as how to build a convoy or a tiny home.
I trust you. I believe in you. Let's leave this life behind us. We don't need this mansion. We don't need all the cameras. We don't need the sound studio or the desktop for editing. We'll do it all on our phones.
My father, James Cameron, can go shove it. He can go shove it deep up his little Titanic asshole.
Yeah, you and me, Lyle, we're going to have a beautiful life together.
Yeah, just slaying the countryside with our open road mentality and videographing everything we see.
Let's get in the car now.
Okay.
Oh, what? You traded the truck for a smart car? I love it.
Yeah, I figured we'd be more fuel efficient. Okay.
Oh,
And I used a bungee cord to attach the convoy to the back of the car. It didn't come with a
Perfect.
manual, so I know this will work. Because if there's no directions, you can do whatever.
you'd think it wouldn't, but we're moving and the house is moving with us.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
just what I wanted. You and me and nothing else, baby. Nothing else.
Excuse me, son.
Holy shit,
Son-
you're in the back of
Oh.
the car? You're in the back of our car?
Whoa,
Dad,
Mr.
what are you doing?
Cameron.
Yeah, I'm actually. Yeah, yeah. Could you? Can I just ask? Could you stop just driving around my drive? Like
I only
doing
know how to
donuts
turn
round and
left.
round?
It's just going in circles around the roundabout.
You're not
in the
going
front of the
anywhere,
house.
son. And you make. Oh,
Oh no, he's put his deep diving sub at the end of the driveway. We've got no way out.
Ah, Dad.
Lyle,
the
your
vehicle's not
father's
even
foiling
moving.
us.
I'm disappointed in both of you. Is this really what you
Why?
want?
Why, James?
Because I directed the biggest fucking films of all time. Films, not movies.
You directed Endgame? You directed
Yes.
Marvel Endgame?
I was
Daddy
a ghost.
Cameron?
I was a goddamn ghost director on that thing, and I don't even need my name on it.
Did you direct Titanic?
Yes, I did. I
Well,
did.
then how can you deny the love that the two of us have?
How can you deny it? That's what that movie's all about.
I'm
Making up
denying it.
things.
I'm denying it. I've been denying you an idiot, son, all my life. And how did you find this guy? How did you end up together?
Don't
sent
you
you to
talk
the
to him
best
like
school?
that.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch, James Cameron.
Yeah, my daddy Cameron, don't talk to me that way. Look, we met each other on Craigslist because we were going to buy Bitcoin from somebody, and we showed up and we gave them $10,000 each. And then they gave us a gold little token. And when I tried to take it to the bank to cash it in, you know what they told me?
What, son?
They told me to fuck right off.
They
Did
told
not-
me to fuck right off, too.
Did not.
And
feel
in that
good.
moment, we had solidarity you will never understand, James Cameron.
Yeah.
Never.
Okay, shut down the sound stage, boys. That's it. That's enough of this. This is all VR. This is all made up.
What?
I thought maybe.
What?
I thought
What do you
maybe
mean?
you would just. It's all special effects.
This is
It's
the
not
Matrix.
real.
You're telling me this is the Matrix, Dad? Are you saying this is all
No,
simulation?
it's a green screen thing.
I don't wear glasses, so why is there weight on the bridge of my nose and my ears? Oh my God. It's all been a virtual reality.
I did not mean to put on these scuba diver goggles. Okay. Ah, shit.
Yeah, you were living in Pandora. You're not really 7
Tag
foot.
me and John. We cut to a Warner Brothers executive office. Keep James Cameron. James, we love your prank show. We think it's great, but we think that your greatest strength is directing features, not putting together Hollywood pranks.
This is the direction of my art. This is where I want to go with it. You know, I've seen Impractical Jokers, and I see my art as being derivative. Now,
Whatever happened to all that footage of fish that you shot? You know, you went deeper than any human's ever gone, piloted a submarine, shot incredible footage. Why not do some more of that?
Look, I tried to prank the shit out of them, and they didn't crack a smile once.
What do you mean you
okay?
tried to prank the fish?
Well, I
We got
tapped
to
a crab.
breaking the fish.
A little piece of bread drifts by.
Oh, look, it's a paper shark.
Cut back.
It's a shark. Are you not scared?
Yeah, James, we didn't see that as a prank.
That
We
didn't
thought
work.
that was an experiment. Did we watch your footage wrong?
No. It was like, yeah. I love Impractical. Sorry, I missed that. We cut out for a second.
No, did we watch your footage wrong?
Yes, you watched it wrong. You didn't understand the art. Yeah,
Oh,
because you know in Impractical Jokers where there's all the guys and they try and make each other laugh in a waiting room. It's
Mhm.
kind of like that's what I want to. I want to copy that exactly because I think that's where my art's going.
Well, what about Titanic? Highest grossing movie ever. You made that. Why not make another thing like that? Why waste your time on dumb
I,
pranks?
I'm glad you brought that up because I want to reissue. I want to reissue. I've got some Kate.
I'm sorry, what?
I've got some. I want to reissue Titanic. I've got some extra scenes. A shot with Leo and Kate.
Oh,
Yeah.
a reissue. Those are very popular. We take a property we already know, we add some great, beautiful, dramatic scenes to it, and we create a collector's edition. I love it.
Yeah. Yes. So there's a bit where, you know, where Kate's at the front of the ship, and it's really romantic. Like I can fly. Yeah.
Yes.
Leo actually puts a custard pie in Kate's face. That's the new edition.
I'm trying to think, why would he do that?
It's a prank. And he's like, gotcha, it's a prank. And like the crew come on and they're all laughing. And the captain like rips his beard off. It's like, oh God, that was so funny.
You know, James, maybe we just focus on the next Avatar movie.
Oh, right. Okay. Avatar 3.
So I know we would love to have an Avatar 3, but with the writer's strike, we can't really do anything with the script. So
true.
Honestly, I'm kind of down to greenlight the James Cameron prank show.
Wouldn't you like to see Joe Gatto walk in just like covered in blue paint, just in a restaurant? Wouldn't that be funny?
Joe Gatto as a blue man.
We do need content.
I mean, I see him as the next De Niro. I really do.
Okay.
I can do a De Niro impression. You guys want to see it? Nope, not the time for it. So, but I'm sorry, this was a bad meeting. We should just call the meeting now, so I don't have to do my De Niro impression. Cancel the meeting. It's over. It's over. It's over. The meeting's canceled.
Add it.
So you were telling me that you went and you had oxtail soup with Heinz ketchup in it?
Yes. Heinz tomato soup.
Okay.
With oxtail. I popped the tin myself. You have to go to Blyton.
Okay. Blyton? I was thinking about going to see a footy match there.
Yeah. Well, there's Blyton proper, and then there's Blyton on Trash Pile. It's just outside of Blyton. And I mean, people said it was naff, which I think means amazing. So when you're in England, be sure to check out Blyton on Trash Pile. Look for Stuart. He was my waiter. If you don't get Stuart, refuse service. You'll be able to tell him he's wearing a he called it a budgie smuggler. It was this like exotic regional costume. It must be like tradition or something.
All right, I can do that. I want to go see a footy match. I want to get naffed all up in here.
Yeah, get naffed.
I want to rent a convoy, and I want to do something else. There's something else I wanted to do.
Oh, when you're there, you have to get a pint of Tab.
A pint.
They have it on draft.
They have it on
just pints and pints of Tab.
There's another soda that they have that's disgusting. That tastes. It's beer. I don't know. It'll come to me. All right. Look, I wanted the most amazing experience, and that's why I came to you. You know, I want that niche experience. Okay. And you've been all over the world, my friend, and you've seen it all.
You're true.
I can't wait to meet your best friend, Stuart.
Cut to a pet shop in Butlins, and John and Murph are going in for a unique experience. Welcome to
Ooh.
the Budgery Guard shop. Come in
This
for
is-
some budgies, have you?
This is Butlin's.
This is Butlins. We've got a Budgery Guard shop, a pet shop. Yeah, yeah. So seen anything you like? You've been here 1 minute. I'm bugging you already because you just look like a bit suspicious.
A lot of pet shops have like dogs, cats. I see a lot of rodents in these cages.
Yeah. That's right. They're having a little it's a bit of Lord of the Flies scenario here. So we've got the rodents and we've got the budgies. I believe you call them parakeets in America, or whatever fancy schmantz American thing that you say, but we call them budgies. And that's what we sell here at Budgie Smugglers. So if you want to take them back to your home country, you're going to have to smuggle them back my way.
Your way.
Yeah.
Fun.
What it-
Regional. Can I take a picture?
Yeah. What is it that we have to do?
No pictures here.
Ooh,
No, you have to
sorry.
do that. Yeah. Sorry, what was that?
What? How do we have to smuggle them back?
In the Budgie Smugglers. Do you know what you've not heard of Budgie Smugglers? Oh, I guess not. You've not heard of them, have you? You don't know what Budgie. Well, it's how we
Oh,
we get a lot of people from your side of the water come over, and that's they want their budgies because you don't have budgies in America. So yeah.
are there always birds inside of the Speedos?
Triple tag. We cut to a TSA training thing with 3 new people. All right. Okay. Aspiring TSA scanners. This is the slide test. I'm going to show you some slides of different x-rays, different scans. I want you to pause them when you see something unusual and call out any problems that you see, anything like that. This is what you'll be doing on the front lines in the war on terror. All right, so first slide, we see we got a suitcase.
Looks good to me, Chief.
No, that's suspicious.
And what's suspicious about it, Agent?
It's made out of an animal, so there's probably an animal inside of it. So I'd probably incinerate it, no questions.
In this case, good call. Better safe than sorry. Feel free to destroy anything. Next slide. This is a person, a full body scan of a person. Yeah. Oh, was there a question, Agent?
No, I just the scan of the person looks fine. Looks fine to me.
Okay.
It's fine. There's nothing in there apart from the just a human being.
I'd say that's
what I see.
suspicious.
Oh, and what's suspicious about it, Agent?
Somebody with nothing to hide is obviously hiding something. Okay. If I don't catch it, there's something I didn't see. So I wouldn't do the incinerator, but I would just do like a full cavity search. Mouth.
We can never be too
ears,
careful. That's a
both
great call,
nostrils.
Agent.
Yeah.
The war on terror never stops. Next slide. This is a pair of shoes.
Yep, that looks just shoes and laces. Looks like Doc Martens. That's fine. I'd let that through.
I would let the shoes through. I would confiscate the laces. Those are a weapon. You can easily take the laces and strangle somebody with them. You could run them through somebody's eye. You could fashion a bow and arrow out of it and use the laces as the drawstring. There are so many ways to harm people.
Agent
and
John,
take
I
over life.
appreciate your vigilance. Agent Dean, are you part of some program that we're running?
I'm sorry. I've just started a few days ago, but I was wondering, like, are we just going to cavity search every person that comes through? Is that just, there might be, okay. And
Agent
any
Dean, why did you join the TSA?
the benefits are good
And
to stop all terrorism.
Can I help you out here,
Period.
sir? Can I help him out here, sir?
please.
We were bullies in high school and middle school, and we became adults and realized that we had nothing else good to offer the world.
That's true. Agent Dean, I want you to come up here and shake my hand.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Right.
Sucker punch.
Oh,
If you
Why'd you
don't
do that?
suspect, you have to stay aware, stay constantly vigilant. The terrorists can't wait to sucker punch you.
What we do?
We hate terrorists. Sack taps. Pop.
ow!
Ooh, got him.
Edit. Hey, welcome to Six Flags, okay? And I know this is your first time here, but there's a lot of red flags here, okay? There's about 6 red flags about this place, and you got to be careful for all of them.
But it's Six Flags. You just
Yeah.
have a good time, go on the
Yeah.
rides. What do you mean red flags? Like a medical thing?
So red flags are like things that are warnings that for you to avoid, okay? And a lot
Okay.
we've been having a lot of issues here at Six Flags, so we've now for legal reasons it has to be 6 red flags, and I have to tell you all 6 reasons that you should be scared to enter this theme park before you go inside.
Oh, but can we have a private word? Because like my kid's kind of sensitive to this. We thought we would just. I mean, I bought the tickets online in advance. I thought you could just like get us through the turnstile. I mean, there's a long queue.
Yeah,
I won't
and
meet Bugs Bunny.
I have to. That's
You will,
diff-
son. You will.
That's a different theme park. You're going to be very, very sorry, or you might be lucky and find the overgrown rat that ate a lot of bunnies, and now it terrorizes the park.
Is that one of the red flags?
That's one of the red flags. That is one of the red flags.
Why aren't you shut down? Why wasn't that in the news?
Because now it's legal for us to do it because it's part of the name. Okay. If we say that it's okay because it's who we are and people know that, then it's all right. It's just in really tiny print.
That's not okay. It's not okay just to say there's a mad rat running around eating children. Never mind, Jimmy. I didn't mean that. It was just someone in a costume.
I want ice cream.
We'll get ice cream in a minute. We'll get ice cream.
Sir,
Oh
we just
boy,
hurry
ice
this up?
cream.
sir, you do
Yeah,
not.
we'll definitely get ice cream. Yeah,
You do not want the ice cream. You do not want the ice cream. Okay.
cover your ears, Jimmy.
The ice cream has been taken over and it is now just piles of frozen jizz left over
What
from
the fuck?
left over from an old horse sperm bank that used to be here in the 60s. Okay, you do not want to eat the ice cream. It is bad. You may get genetic malformations because of it, but you can still go inside because I told you about it.
Come on, Dad. Let's go rent a locker so we can store our clothes in it while we go to the water park.
No, Jimmy. I have to say we will.
I love
get
water parks. Wee.
But no ice cream, okay? No ice cream.
Okay.
And I'll
Just
give you
let me ride a water slide.
Okay, so the water slides are good, right? There's no red flags there. It's all fine and clear.
Okay, so there's 2 red flags when it comes to the water slides and park aspect of this red flags park. Okay, number 1, most of the water is chlorine and piss. There's very little actual H2O in this now. It's very little H2O, mostly chlorine and piss. Hard to tell the difference between the two because somehow the chlorine has not been like de-germifying the piss. Number 2, all of the floors in here are cement floors, and all of the rides are also, because of wear and tear, have become cement rides. So when you get on the water slide to go down it, you'll be sliding along really awful concrete, and your blood will then go into the water, and you might attract a shark or the king rabbit bunny rat guy.
Well, with the rats and the jizz, it's the cement floors where I draw the line. Goodbye, sir.
Oh, Dad, can't we just ride the bumper cars?
Come
you
on,
do
Jimmy,
not-
we're leaving.
Just to let you know, the bumper cars are safe.
Yay!
You could ride the bumper cars.
Whee!
As long as nobody actually hits you with one of the other cars, because the protective part around the outside of the car has now been gone. So if you hit it into somebody, it'll crunch like it's battle bots smashing into each other, and you might get electrified, but you'll be okay in the end.
We're living.
Yay! Come on, Dad. Please. Edit.
So, yeah. So yeah. You. What do you want to say?
I just I wanted to say thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you for this opportunity. I'm just I need the work. I need the work real bad.
I'm just weighing you up, son. I'm just weighing you up here as you sit there. The way you came in, the way, you came into my caravan and you opened up the little door and you
Mhm.
sat down on the tiny little sofa there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm wondering whether you can sell this beaut of an abode to
Yeah.
retired people, whether you've got the cojones to do that. What do you think?
I think sales is about creating a need in the mind of the consumer. And I
Okay.
think
So what
no one understands needing something more than I do.
Okay, so how are you going to explain to someone who's retired that they need to live in this tiny home
You want
when
me
they're
to
a
sell you
baby
this
boomer?
home right now?
Tag out Dean. Yeah, we're looking for something to kind of take on the road and to travel in. We'll probably, be gone for a couple weeks at a time. So something kind of reliable we're looking
You
for.
seem fragile, sir. I don't mean to insult you, but you seem
No.
fragile.
I get it. I appreciate the frankness. I'm I disappear from time to time.
Yeah.
And I'm
You
I'm
just
seven-
slipped right now.
yeah, I'm 76 years old and my bones are real fragile. Like sometimes I just melt down because of the weight of them. Yeah.
You see that 5-pound weight? Try to pick it up.
Okay. All right.
You're weak too. You're fragile and weak.
I feel like the two things usually go together. But
You're
yeah,
fragile. You're
I would
weak.
say that.
You're
So
old.
yeah, so I need something reliable. So I need something that's
Yeah.
going to be able to take care of me and my wife while we travel.
Yeah. You do need it, don't you? You need this small home where you can't fully fall. You'll just kind of lean to one side or the other, and then you'll bump into the wall and you'll be fine.
Okay.
You can't work a job, can you?
No, well, I can't because of income
You're
reasons.
retired.
Yeah, if I make too much money, then I don't get money, which is
You're
really
too
weird.
fiscally weak to work. You need something small that
I
you can
do.
pay for. You can afford this.
I do. I can afford this. You think
What's the
so?
root of 79? You're
So-
weak, mentally, physically, financially weak. There's
Tag
only
out
one way
John.
out.
We go back to the interview. So it's your 3-month appraisal. You got the goods. You pass your probation. Well
Yeah, I
done.
do.
You actually, the abuse you give to baby boomers, to fragile old people.
Yes.
I take my hat off to you. That's great.
Well, they're stingy.
So you actually believe this?
Oh, yeah. Everyone's got something they need, Chief. What do you need?
I need to know why you think that, because I think there's a family thing here.
What do you mean a family thing?
Did you have a difficult relationship with your grandfather, Murph?
That piece of shit. Our relationship was easy. Loving him was hard.
That's our show.
There it is. I like how that's what we wanted to black out on. At the end of the show on was, my grandfather's a piece of shit. It's awesome. All right. Let's see
Big
how
shout
many
out to
more.
everybody watching right now. Thanks so
Yep.
much.
There were like 60,000 people watching.
Huge.
Yeah.
And if all of you gave $1, we could do this show every day.
That's very true.
I would commit, if everyone who watched this show, all 60,000 of you, kicked in $1, we'd push Terry and Jude out of it. Fran wouldn't be able to do any of this. None of the other students would. We'd split it 3 ways. It would work so well, and we would do the show every day.
20 grand. I would do this show every day.
So just think about that, masses.
Yeah.
The hordes who are watching this show. Just think about that $1.
Yeah. Well, it's midnight here, so good night. Good night, guys.
Good night, Dean. It's 2/3 of a pound, Dean. 2/3 of a pound.
Oh man. Yeah. And if you want anything, if you want me to plug anything, you message us and we will say whatever things you want us to say during this 1 hour of improv that we do for $60,000, $1 per person for 60,000 people that we split 3 ways.
We'll take this show, turn it into 60,000 plugs for $1. We will do it. It'll sound chaotic because that's 1,000 plugs a minute. But between the 3 of us, that's 333 plugs each. And if we read them as fast as possible, we'll do our best to get them all in an hour.
What's the square root of 79?
It's 8.9 something. I don't know. I'm mentally weak.
All right, cool. That's it, everybody. If you watch this later, because they can rewatch stuff later, you should do that.
Yes.
And then take one of our classes.
Yeah,
which would be
Radical
great.
Agreement Project. Don't they have free 4:00 Eastern Standard Time classes every day?
They do. At 4:00, they do it for an hour every day, because every weekday, because they are the most generous people in the whole world. Check them out, radicalagreementproject.com. Or is it radicalagreement.com?
Google Radical Agreement and you'll find it real quick. Terry's worked real hard on the SEO.
It's radicalagreement.com. It's a wonderful website. It works in the UK and in the US.
Amazing.
The site works for both. It's great.
And John, if people liked improv or already do it and are attracted to your improv style, is there any way that they could study with you?
Yes, go to the website radicalagreement.com and click on classes, and you can take one of our classes. I do Wednesdays from 4 to 5:30 EST. Whatever time that is for you, that's what it is. I don't know. And Murph, do you teach any classes? You got anything in the pipeline?
I'm teaching a workshop, a 4-week workshop on pattern game. So sometimes people do an opening before a show. You saw one today. And sometimes it's this, terrible, robotic, hard to watch opening called the pattern game that I think is actually really cool and fun to watch. And I think that there are great ways to generate premises quickly as a group, agree on them, and use it. So if you're an improv nerd like me, or an aspiring improv nerd like this
All
card.
the people that didn't show up to this show.
Yeah, like this fish keychain, all it wants to do is be an improv nerd. If that's you, check out the workshop.
Honestly, that sounds really cool. I feel like people do pattern game and they're so boring to watch and they do it wrong and it bugs the hell out of me. So I'm glad somebody's teaching it. Sounds awesome.
Hey, I'm pumped on this montage thing, John. I've heard only good things about montage, and I can't wait to see the class show that your class does.
Thanks.